Great book. This book tells you what to do with lots of your produce from the garden and from the hedgerow. So today we're going to make bramble jelly. I've got 2 pounds of blackberries. I've actually got a bit more than 2 pounds of cooking apples because they're tumbling off the trees. These are ones that have fallen off the tree, and I'm going to chop these up, put them in a big pan with the blackberries and 2 pints of water. So just think 2, 2, 2. Later on I'll tell you about the sugar, because I think jamming sugar is the best because it will help it to set. Right, here we go. I'm going to need 2 pounds of cooking apples. I'm keeping the skin on, it's fine, you can use that. Making them not too big, so quite small, so it all goes mushy. And cutting out any bad bits that there are. I'm using this wonderful ceramic knife, which is perfect for the job. And if you haven't got very many apples, it's a very economical way, you don't have to peel or core, and that's it. 2 pounds of cooking apples, 2 pounds of blackberries, 2 pints of water, and on a very low heat for about 40 minutes until it's gone mushy, and stirring occasionally. After about 40 or 50 minutes of the apple and blackberry being in this pan, it's gone quite mushy, and I'm going to mush it for an extra minute or two with a potato masher just to get more juices out. When I've done that, I'm not going to put it in a muslin, I'm going to put it in a sieve and let it sieve all the juices out into the bowl. And that will probably take about an hour. Just leave it there. You want as many juices as you can. In fact, what I do is I sometimes sort of push it through as well. It doesn't make for crystal clear jelly, but it does make for more quantity, and you don't want to really waste your time and effort with 1.5 little tiny pots. You want something to show for all the work that you've put in. So I've just cleaned some jars. I hope I haven't been too optimistic. I've got about 7 jars here, and their lids, and I'm putting them here on the Argo so that they stay nice and warm. If you don't have an Argo, just put them in the oven. So I've now put the juice from the apples and blackberries and water into here. I ended up with 1 3/4 pints of juice, so now I'm going to put 1 3/4 pounds of sugar in, and that's jam sugar. So and that will help it set, because you want it to be a jelly, you don't want it to be a syrup. Stir it until it's all dissolved. So you don't want the temperature too high, you want it on a low temperature to let the sugar dissolve. And then once it starts boiling, do the pectin test, which I will tell you about. So we're just testing to see if this is set or not. You'll be able to tell if it's set, because I'll put it in the fridge, take it out in a minute, and when you push it along, there should be a few wrinkles in it. So I managed to make 4.5, 5 jars of bramble jelly with 2 pounds blackberries, 2 pounds of cooking apples and 2 pints of water. I've got this great book here that I found that that I wrote.